Pigmen across to the other side. The knockback sign when the 9 spawners up at the volcano.
Yeah.
And just fill the mountain with pigmen and do a lockdown there, and then move the lockdown over to second wall after a certain amount of time.
You mean actually put them in the lava section?
Yep, and update their lava, and just have them swim around in there. Keep them aggroed, slaughter the people.
That would also have been glorious to see. You'd make teases.
So yeah, I guess Traz will have to do a video on both of them.
We had some
Yes.
tricks of our own caliber.
Really?
If you take a look at the second wool box, I can't tell whose side is more intact. I guess yours is. The lane one. You can teleport to me if you'd like, streamers. But we had a plan. Muffin's our primary second wool runner, and he would blitz the entire dungeon, get in, block off the wool room in general, and he actually prepared a dry cannon that was aimed directly at these spawners over here that would take them out and all the monsters with it, and it was a good way to get out easy, but I guess not in.
Did you have any plans for that, like the Notch Apple, or...?
I don't think we did. That was something that we reserved for a last case scenario. I don't think we ever got to use it. I have no idea.
I used it in the volcano. Just
Yeah.
in case. I never got shot at, though. Did you guys not notice me go into the volcano?
No.
I believe that was at the point when you guys shot me and killed me.
Yes,
I'm not
that was,
sure.
Yeah.
that was the immediate moment when I ran in there, because I was waiting for the cover from them.
We had made a mistake to leave me up there because
actually-
I am the worst shot on the team, and I could have gotten so many easy shots off of you, and I derped.
112 deaths.
Well, you know,
Oh,
you
yeah.
were doing pretty good. The thing is once they moved all 3 people over there, you guys were keeping 2 and 3 on him at all times, but at that point, you were just like the only one left standing, and it's just as soon as they took you out, they made a huge push. And really, Jakash, beautifully done with the improvised pass around. Obviously, you had a little break right there, and you just put it there. Of course, the team didn't quite figure out where it was.
Awesome.
We kept watching people dig way down in the
Yeah.
standard pass around.
I was actually worried that you guys would think that somehow they destroyed it remotely, TNT that you didn't see. And just
Yeah,
abandoned it.
I actually had forgotten there was 2 pass-arounds. So they did their pass-around, and I was like, oh, it's the standard pass-around, which is this short area right here. And, yeah, it was miscommunication on my part.
I think we...
kind of-
Sorry, go on, honey.
I was gonna say, it's kind of funny looking at the 2 third walls, and you see this nice, pristine, hardly any messed up, perfect run, and then you see the lava, the cobble, the mess of over here.
Right at the beginning, when we were at the volcano, I had a little bit of a block displacement, and I fell into the lava. That was the death on the top of the volcano when I had just finally received all of the stuff, and then I lost it all in the lava. I moved back, and I thought that I had placed a block below my feet, but nope, and into the lava I went.
Hey guys, I'm going to take a break
That
here. I'm going
explains
to let it
that.
keep going and let you guys talk. I'm going to go grab like a drink of water, freshen up a little bit, because I've still got 25 hours left in my stream.
Sounds good.
8.5 pounds of pizza.
I will not even... I'm still full from earlier. But I do need some water. I need to brush my teeth and all that stuff and get freshened up a little bit. So I'll be back here in a few. You guys go and chat it out. Congratulations, Whiskey Brigade, and condolences to Airship Aces. You guys put up a hell of a fight.
It
Thank
was
you.
fun.
I'd also
Like,
to
seriously
mention,
impressive.
this is the last match of the quarterfinals. The semifinals will be
Yes.
announced soon. And it will be... Actually, let me bring up my chart. I have this somewhere. It'll be Whiskey Brigade versus 3 Pros 1 Cup, and Professional Minecraft Engineers versus the Cockblockers.
2 incredible matches. Gosh, Do and I particularly loved the number of baddies that you had in your little Betty Bye section. That was also a priceless
You kept trying to
moment
punch them
early
out,
on.
but they kept coming back.
Yeah. As soon as I did that, I was like, I regret putting up the soul sand barrier. No.
Yeah, because you were sort of trapped in there with them. They couldn't fall down. They couldn't chase you. It was just respawn in, and we love you, Jakash.
I eventually managed to get him to follow me off, though. It just took like 30 tries.
What was the point of this little ledge back here that got... We thought you might be putting a bed back here, or did
I
you
was... I don't know the distance of how far you need to be away from pigmen, so that way you can set your spawn. So I was just like, let me move back as far as I can. Hopefully I can set a bed here.
So just sort of experimenting how much can we push it.
Yeah, and I wasn't able to set a bed. We had some pigmen just right out the top here, and I didn't have the equipment to kill them. Nor the
Kind of
spawners
Battalion
did.
saying in the spawn that he did find it fun just to watch Jakash get killed over and over. You know, sorry, but it was hilarious.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, we made some pretty witty remarks, if I do say so myself, about that.
Out of curiosity, how many arrows did you guys use on me?
Actually, I don't have the exact number, as you might tell.
Just
but,
all of them.
Yeah, we were scrambling for arrows at the end. Actually, when you guys were making our run back, we were all screaming at each other for me to find arrows, because I have a little panderp den, if you want to come over here on our third wool area.
Is that the one in the mountain?
Yeah, we kind of pimped it out a little bit. But we were scrambling through it about 1 hour and 15 minutes in, and there were no arrows to be found. And
Okay.
we were scrambling for them, literally.
Excellent. I was hoping that would work. It's like, oh well, let me draw their fire.
Yeah.
Oh, you were definitely a pincushion, and so were all of the rocks around you.
I love being the pincushion. I did it with Etho.
Oh, and
And if you look at that game, Etho actually broke his bow by the end.
yeah, he did. I found another comparison with the match you guys did with Redstoners
What
because
was the name of that map again?
Tunnel vision.
with Tunnel Vision. At the end there, the third wool on Tunnel Vision, when Rixiot had been taken out, trying desperately to get the third, and then Etho was going through the exact same pain loop, and of course Whiskeyot reaching out. I feel your pain, Etho! And we saw some beautiful poetry, which Dyer read out to us in his husky, manly voice.
Yes, we are like brothers. My tongue is not
Brothers.
working lately.
You should hear some of Rixia's poetry.
We did.
Yeah,
wrote an
we were
erotic
reading
novel.
it. Oh my.
I used to do that when I was a teenager.
It's called A Wet Night by Rixiat.
I'm gonna Google that.
Well, you won't find it on Google. It's tucked away in the Whiskey Brigade library.
Oh, I see. Omnigod, a team formed entirely by Detroit fans, and we couldn't do it. We let you down. Oh, no, you guys did fantastic. Airship Aces, you made it to the quarterfinals, and you did amazing. It was a
Thank you.
great match.
Yeah, I know. I love you guys.
Yeah.
I do have a question. How come you guys didn't push second as quickly?
This was because, okay, I don't know why, but there was a point about 45 minutes in, I believe, where I went all the way back to the very beginning of the entire map, and
This
if
is
you
Omni
look at our
speaking?
lane... Yes, sir.
I thought, yeah, I was wondering what you were doing there.
I literally mined out all the iron I could find in a sizable area. And I got over 3 stacks of iron, and that really kept us in the game. You can see it looks like it's been eaten by silverfish over here.
Yeah, you still have like 2 stacks of iron left to use if you need to.
Yeah.
Now, we were curious you guys didn't go ahead and put on the beautiful sparkly diamond and iron for so long, because we saw you collect it.
Yeah, the thing was I don't know why we weren't making a split push for second wool, or first wool at the moment, because we had only had third wool that I had rushed. But, I don't know, they just focused on locking it down. I think we were gathering supplies for a really long time, and I think that's really what killed us.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just like that diamond right off the bat. Right off the bat, I'm like, oh man, I'm good. And then through the whole game, I kept that feeling. And I just maintained a resentment of Jakash, you know, like, story of my life, right?
I heard that Muffin was quite irritated. Especially at the few spawn deaths at the very beginning. Yeah. He was not all too happy, but... Oh well. I think we kind of pressured him enough with second wool. I believe one of us is gonna upload, so you can hear all of our commentaries there.
Awesome. Is it your point of view?
It is not mine. Mine is rather
Oh.
dull and boring, moving back and forth throughout the map. I believe
Send it to me, watch me die a bunch of times.
I didn't. I have my fraps open, and I believe both of the pandas recorded. So you have the two animal perspectives, I guess.
Panda perspectives. There we go.
Indeed.
Wait, muffins are animals?
Depends on the universe.
Okay, I'm not gonna go there.
Dude, don't. Just don't.
Okay,
I
come
know exactly where you're going. Just let it go.
Okay,
It's gonna be hard, I know.
that's what she said.
Indeed.
There we go.
If I had to talk
no.
to Honey for the rest of my life and use only one phrase, it would be that phrase. Because it would always be relevant.
I think the funniest thing is Honey at, what is it, 7 in the morning? Honey?
Oh, shut up. Yeah, I was in a call and
Mm.
it's like, you know, the normal brain to mouth filter is not there, and then it's like, first thing I say is, hello, you get to hear my early morning sexy voice, and they're all like, hello,
Oh,
honey.
Hello, honey. And, the fact that you're called honey makes it kind of cute.
Oh
because
yeah, even
there's people who
better.
are like, "Hi, honey," and I'm like, "What?" Like their girlfriend or whatever just pops up in the corner.
Yeah. I was actually at the store the other day and somebody said, honey, and I turned my head and they were just talking to their wife or something, but I was like, what? You know, just trained.
Yeah, that happened to me too.
Eyebrows!
Face
Sexy
desk.
baby! And that's it, you don't get to tell any more of my 7 in the morning.
This drunken hobo was just
Yeah,
shouting,
story.
Rixie out, Rixie. And I looked, but he was just talking to himself.
Oh,
I didn't know you had a twin, Rick's yacht. I'm just kidding.
I don't, he's gone.
I'm
It's
sorry
for the
your
best.
loss.
No, don't.
Obnoxious
Apologies.
gas.
He had it coming.
Embryotic twin.
Did you kill him?
Cannibalism.
I was gonna say Rixion took him out himself.
No, they are his eyebrows.
Yeah, I was like, there can only be one. And I stabbed him in the eyebrows.
And then suddenly your eyebrows grew 3 sizes that day.
3 sizes that day, yes. Chink!
The amount of Dr. Seuss.
Wasn't there a
Oh,
movie with Jet Li that was like
fantastic.
that, where an evil Jet Li kept going through different alternate universes trying to kill other Jet Lis?
Yes!
So that
The
he
one.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like it.
Oh,
And,
yes, the one.
Wasn't Jason Statham in that movie?
Oh, I don't remember, but I do remember watching the movie. It was both good and horribly cheesy at the same time. But you know, Jet Li, what are you gonna do?
So each time Rick Scott kills one of his alternate dimension selves, his eyebrows become more magnificent.
The world cannot handle the magnificence. Oh man.
The Airship Aces side is so neat and clean.
Oh, besides the cannon holes.
Not bad.
But yeah, you guys got down and dirty in some serious ways. It was just so hard fought. I mean, Do and I were like at the edge of our seats, just like, yeah, oh no, he's gonna get knocked. Oh, we had just said he could get knocked off, and oh, he's knocked off, and there it goes.
Yeah. I was on the edge of my seat so much my butt hurts.
Mine too. Like, actually.
We imagined yours with all.
I don't want to hear it. I'm sitting in a wooden chair.
Oh no.
Oh man. Was there anything else y'all wanted to say for this amazing last match for the quarterfinal?
You wanna go first?
Oh yeah, I know. Honey, your map is bad. How you got it into this tournament, I'll never know. And I speak for everyone who will be in the semis.
We love you in a very specific way.
Exclusively.
Oh,
Do we
baby.
want to show them out? There are only 3 more matches left.
There are only 3 more. 2 semifinal matches and the big finale.
And we will see you in both. Have fun, everybody. I am out.
Oh.
Bazing!
We got enough of the Wabba Wabba during the course of the match. I think our last remarks are, we hope we entertained. If there is another tournament, we're still unsure if we're going to participate. Our schedules got really rough, but we hope we served the community well. Great match from everyone. We'd like to thank RMCT advisors, streamers, participants, the Cobalt Crafters for helping us strategize with the early stages, and I don't know, just thank you everybody. Like really, this is the most fun I've had in a long time.
And you guys did wonderful.
Thank you.
I was so close to retiring. This day.
Yeah, Rick's waiting for the big blowout loss to retire. You
That
weren't
would have been
sure
a
for
great
while,
game.
It
huh?
would have been a good one.
You know, we still have our Modern Warfare COTM championship match. We
How long
haven't
has that
forgot
been
about
playing?
3 months. I don't know.
Who was it that said it got so much hype that it just never happened?
I have no idea.
I think it was Muffin.
Well, we must see this, but obviously
Yeah.
you guys probably want to finish out your RMCT run first.
Oh yeah, we wish you guys great luck.
The last time that we had a challenger on Modern Warfare, their team disbanded after we beat them in the tournament.
How many teams have disbanded coincidentally after a loss to us? 3 now?
No, not 3. Well, one split, and I think 4 disbanded.
Either be it a disbanding or a fragmentation.
Retired.
Awfully,
Potions, retired.
awfully coincidental. Just
Hey,
saying.
when you've been beaten by Whiskey Brigade, I mean, what is there to go back to?
You wake up at night in a cold sweat, thinking you're seeing eyebrows everywhere.
I'm coming to get you.
You're not sure if it's Rixia or you just had to, watch too many TV shows involving Muppets.
Oh god.
Ouch! Dude.
I must say, your skin reminds me of a Muppet.
Yeah, when the moment I realized when my face was too big is when I saw it, like, next to other people's faces. Because people usually have, like, their, the proportions right, And for whatever reason, when I drew my face, I was just like, yeah, fucking eyebrows, And that was my only focus.
And then everything had to be proportional to the eyebrows on the face.
Yeah, you guys will never know that pain.
And I'm sure it's something that you carry for us all.
What was the bow that you guys got out of your enchanting?
I personally got a Power 1 bow from investing 3 levels, which I knew, that was gonna happen. I believe, I can't remember all the bows we had. I wasn't a big bow holder. I know we had a Punch 2 Flame 1 bow that we used quite heftily.
That would be it.
On the map.
Yeah, that bow was yummy.
Oh yes, very yummy.
It served us well.
Oh, dude, so cruel. I've been running around circles behind you. I finally cut through the middle to get you in the front, and you get to this edge, and you turn around and go the other way.
Yep.
I was just gonna catch you, and you turned around, you go the other way. So cruel.
Sorry.
I think I have one personal remark, and it's once I get up from this computer, I'm gonna have one of those moments where you get up really fast, and then you get incredibly dizzy, and then like almost topple over.
Yeah,
So-
that's caused by low blood pressure. You start seeing stars and stuff. I get that too.
So
Yeah.
You're prepared to go collapse.
Yeah, I get it all the time. It's just very strange. But yeah, just wanted to share that I will be having that moment. Hopefully I don't break the glass table next to me, so.
Or yourself, because we'd love to see you come back in one piece for the semifinals.
I'm
Just
not
make sure
coming
you
back.
tilt away.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true. I'm sorry. I thought it was Dukash talking for a second.
I wish.
Aww.
Oh man. There are so many little things that killed us. Oh man, whatever.
There was
There's so many
a
little things that
wonderful
killed me.
match. All the little things. In fact,
All
you-
the little things called
I'm
arrows.
back.
Yeah, other than
Arrows, golden swords.
So what is this? What am I looking at?
this is the map that we used in these semifinals
Finals.
by Honey and
Ah.
Char.
it's actually not the final version. We're kind of doing some testing and balancing on it right now. So there may be some changes from what you see right now. But basically, I kind of described this the other day, and I like this description. It is down and dirty PvP every which way you can get it. So kind of think bikini-clad chicks mud wrestling. Knockdown, drag out, fighting. This first dungeon is this little pyramid type of thing, and that's a PvE dungeon, which is pretty harsh. It's called Falling Ruins because if you come all the way down to the bottom, you look up at the void or up at the lane, you can see there are holes directly to the void lane underneath.
Wow.
So you have to be careful. Of course, you can block those in as you go across them, but you have to be careful because you will fall through. There is a crossover section in the middle, which is kind of completely different, where both teams come through. The second wool dungeon is in the tower, so they have to make their way into the tower, and there is an optional lava trap to set off at the top.
Feel free to set it off.
Yep, a lot of people do set it off, so this is the second one.
Punch out the glass?
Yep, punch out the glass, and there it goes. So if I can get my way all the way up there. Through the itty-bitty hole.
This is devious. This will slow him down a lot.
Yeah, actually in some testing I have seen a couple of different teams use this, and then they come down and they are destroyed by the enemy, and they have to and their wool is stolen, and they actually have to battle the lava themselves to reclaim the wool. Or obviously if you get out, then the other team has to figure out how to get up and through the lava to get to their wool. So that is that.
And all the stuff is gonna burn unless these are... Actually, wooden half slabs burn now? I think that was fixed.
I believe that was fixed, but yeah, there's definitely lava pain here. Everything you can completely shoot each other, you can hit each other, bows, arrows, what have you. You can even, all's fair in love and war, so if you climb all the way up here to the opponent's lane and they have a chest or a bed, if you can reach it to punch it, etc., or set a TNT off, as long as you don't step foot on the lane, it's no different than cannon fire.
So you consider this entire sunken section open season for both teams?
Mutual.
Okay.
It is mutual, yes. As long as you don't step foot on the elevated, flat section. You can be up and down the side.
Okay.
So this is a complete PvP area. There are a couple of supply huts left over in the trees. The only diamond really is a couple of diamond picks. Everything here it's mostly leather and iron swords, so it's much more in your face, which has been a little bit harder to balance, because if you lose if you had diamond or you have iron and you lose it, then you're pretty much out of luck. So it's better to go against somebody with nothing than to go against somebody that's fully decked out and just slaughters you.
And it can't really be done with food either, because they can just stand still and wait. For balancing, I mean.
Yep. Then the third is this lava, which is a fairly simple one unless you have a lot of PvP. So,
I actually need to run, guys. I think Michael's got his YouTube stream going, and we're gonna go play some, what is it, Saints Row?
Oh, good luck.
Yeah.
Fun.
So I'm gonna go continue my long ass stream.
Alright.
But I'll catch you guys soon, and it looks like an awesome map. I can't wait to see this. It's introducing a lot of neat dynamics, honey.
There are a lot of neat dynamics, which is part of why everybody hates it, because there's a lot of things to deal with. You just updated that.
Yep.
If there's two different sections here, if you update it, there is lava that will pour out from behind. I've actually seen it updated by a creeper explosion on the back of the mountain. Oddmass was down at the bottom and suddenly had lava pouring all around him and had to quickly wall up and find protection. So yeah.
So where's the actual wool?
Alright guys, catch you later.
Later.
Later, hearts.
Bye.
I have approximately,
chocolate.
by the way,
Yeah.
I have 25 hours exactly left. So, catch you guys soon.
Good luck.
Good
Later.
luck. Now, over here where there's not falling everywhere lava, the redstone top, that gives you access to a diamond pick. And then over here is the obsidian top, that gives you access to the fleecy.
Hmm.
So it's a fairly simple one if you have no competition or PvP, but if you've got, fire or you lose your pick, etc., it is not a fun thing to get.
What about
And
obsidianizing the lava and just punching through one and then the other?
you absolutely can obsidianize the lava. You have to, there's only limited water sources, so you have to come with that all the way from the beginning, etc., and survive that. So you definitely can do that. It's just a bit of a challenge to get the water source all the way over here. And then the Victory Monument is actually at the end of the map. So you make your way across the little lava section here with the rope bridge that's broken down, and Victory Monument is all the way at the end.
And do you have individual colors for the... okay,
Green, blue, and red.
Well, I was curious if the shared wools would be different colors. So one would be, blue, one would be cyan or whatever.
No, they're both red. They're only this because you can steal it and take it from the other person. So there's just two separate chests. You can't touch the other person's chest. But other than that, if you come out with it, like we saw Whiskey Brigade, actually, some of the members of Whiskey Brigade tested this map. They shot en masse on the opposing team, and his stuff fell into the crossover, and they got the third wool, and the first wool, or the third and the second wool from that, because he was carrying it on him, and they were able to just take it and move on. So the idea of the wool being able to exchange hands and turn over was kind of fun to me. But it is rough in a lot of ways with the PvP direct and the kind of layout. Although I do kind of have to apologize to you a little bit, there are ducks on the map.
No, parrots.
There are ducks on the map, but it's the ancient civilization who was here before. They didn't know what they were doing.
Like Duckburg.
Yes. Oh, so there you go. That's kind of the map. There's a lot of different elements to it, and it is definitely going to be a challenge. But we're working on doing some more balancing tests so that everybody's kind of as happy as they can be with it, and then this is going to be the semi-final match. There'll be two.
I'm excited. And speaking
Two.
Speaking of Dyer talking about Saints Row 2, I'm actually looking forward to seeing somebody or two people play that co-op soon. It's gonna be awesome.
I had so much fun. I played Saints Row. I want to say 3.
Yeah, that's
third.
Yeah.
I played that through with my friend Adkit, another LPer, and it was absolutely hilarious. It was so much fun to play. Only there were so many moments where it was like, Rixat was saying that's what she said. Yeah. And there were things I just didn't get. Like we were driving along and he says, okay, I need you to stop at, get me a car repair. And I said, okay, I will head right over to a rim job for you, or to get you a rim job. And he's just laughing hysterically. And I'm like, what? That's what they're called. You like tires? And they thought it was a play on words. He goes, oh, it's a play on words, honey. And yeah, I still don't know what it is. I've been told not to Google it, so I'm just gonna leave it there.
You're not age.
There's a South Park quote that I can give you.
Okay.
I will tell you when you end your stream.
There were a lot of moments, and I actually said I am so glad that we didn't stream this, because there were so many moments where I was like, oh, look at the ceiling, no, don't look at the ceiling, what is over here? And it was shocking, but it was a lot of fun at the same time. And I have to say, one of my favorites was the minigame streaking, and it was really weird to kind of be with your good friend and say, okay, let's get naked, and look at each other like, yeah, okay, time to streak.
That sounds really awesome, actually.
It was hilarious. And
Alright, there you go, honey. Watch that at your own discretion.
Alright, well, I think that was
safe
it
for
for our
work as
tour.
long as they can't hear the audio.
Oh my. Oh my, I think I'm gonna stick with the advice not to figure out what it is, but
It's not
anyway.
that bad.
From the South Park movie, isn't it? It's where Cartman's mom explains it.
Yep, yep.
Oh my. It was a lot of fun game though, so I think it'll be fun to kind of watch them go through it. Anyway, that's it. I think I better end the stream before I get myself in any more trouble. And this time, I will not. I already got harassed. I guess yesterday I was quickly leaving and I closed Minecraft before I closed the XSplit. People are like, honey, you showed us your background again. So I will be careful. There was only a half-naked anime chick on there. It was nothing.
Nothing wrong with
Nothing. I know. So I'm like, hey, nothing. Anyway, that's it for me.
that. I've had worse than that on my background before.
I'm sure.
Half naked non-anime chicks.
Oh, yeah, this morning I'm like, honey, what was that about? She didn't have pants. I'm like, what? Which one? That describes half of them.
I'm sorry, I burned down your map.
It's okay, I'm sure it will be done.
Alright.
I'm sure it will be done.
Greetings, everybody. I'm Fleeting's gonna end my stream. Dyer's doing his Infinity Hour stream. And
Go watch.
he's
Have
accepting
fun.
donations. And I'm actually probably gonna do a donation accepting stream pretty soon, too, to help me move, because I need money to do that.
Everybody go support them, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy cow, it's 12:30 in the morning to us, dude. And I still hear anime with the girls in the background.
Alright, ending my stream. See you later, everybody. Hearts.